Hello, beautiful people. Good morning and welcome to the ESPN College Game Day Live. Live from the College Station, Texas. And we're back here again this time.
I think what the point is, we're all learning this. We love Jesus, we love America. Boy, we hate Texas University here. Big College Station. What a time.
When did you find out that they like to call them T-cells, too?
What's that?
It's just a mean name for it. They don't like.
Can't wait to learn that.
Comparatively speaking, I would say that Ohio State and Michigan are just the best of friends. They're seeing each other that much. Here they go again. Ohio State's lost 3 in a row to Michigan. The Buckeyes have worn that scarlet letter L. Ohio State needs it to get into the Big Ten championship game.
But it's been 3 years. Michigan has owned this rivalry. Ohio State wants to fade it. We got to go back to Woody Hayes, but he's tearing up the yard marker. He's been fired up, and now it's Ryan Day who's been fired up these last 3 years. Let's see how it turns out on the field. The Ohio State defense has been incredible. Caleb Downs, of course, with that big return in special teams. Ohio State defense comes in a great deal of confidence in its football game. If Michigan hangs around in this football game, Mason Graham, Kenneth Grant, that defensive line does it. Got to be the difference maker against that reshuffled offensive line.
Yeah, I agree with you. Washington, Oregon, both teams coming off of a bye. Watched them beat up on UCLA 2 weeks ago. Ran the ball. 31-19 was the final. Created turnovers on defense. Will Rogers actually ran the ball well, but he threw 2 interceptions and he was replaced in the second half. And Oregon, coming off of a bye. Last time we saw those dudes, they were up in Camp Randall. And man, I tell you what, the Badgers give them all they can handle when they escape with a victory. This is going to be a great game today, man.
Another fantastic rivalry out in the beautiful state of Arizona. Big 12 championship implications on the line. That's Sam Levitt, quarterback of the Arizona State team that almost gave away a big-time dub against BYU. They win, and they're in. Scatterboo, their running back, is an absolute animal. And Ken Dillingham, the 34-year-old head coach, has his Arizona State team activating the Valley more so than they can imagine. Arizona can ruin it all today.
Clemson versus South Carolina. Dual threat quarterback Clay Klubnik leads the Tigers offense with 34 total touchdowns. He's passed for 29 TDs and ran for 5 more. The challenge for Clemson is stopping the pass rush of Cal Kennard and freshman Dylan Stewart. The Gamecocks defense has 39 sacks, which is 3rd best in college football. Excellent.
Texas and Texas A&M and Justin Tucker in 2011 seemed to give the Horns eternal bragging rights. For 13 years, they've stuck it to the 12th man. But you know what's going to happen tonight? For the first time since they joined the SEC, Quinn Ewers and company will be on the road at night for a conference game. But the Aggies better be ready for this big play capability while Marcel Reed and company, Noah Thomas, they'll try to come up with big plays against this stifling Longhorns defense. Rough, tough, real stuff, Texas A&M. These two teams historically haven't been good at the same time. You know, they haven't won 10 games in the same season since 1975. This is usually an up and down type of run. There are implications really though all over the place today for conference races and the college football playoff.
You know, I think the first thing is winning a conference championship is a big deal. It has even a bigger impact on what happens in the college football playoff. In the SEC, whoever wins this game is going to go play Georgia. Miami can win in the ACC and play SMU. The Big 12 is so complicated, I'm going to leave that. But it's really, really crazy. In the Big 10, if Ohio State wins, they control their own destiny. But if they don't beat Michigan today, we've got Indiana and Penn State back in the race against Oregon.
Onto this 12-team playoff format, because now you have more teams in contention, more teams with hopes of making it to the college football playoff. But now the rivalry games is just an added layer of hate and vitriol because, like Coach was talking about, when you can knock a team out that's your rival, knock them out of not only conference contention, but the college football playoff. Look at Arizona State. You're looking at the Sun Devils now. Good position to maybe make it to the Big 12 championship game. Arizona's like, no, we're going to knock you out of there, and then you won't make it to the college football playoff. So I love the fact that now we have the 12-team playoff format, and it adds much more vitriol to rivalry span.
Yeah, you talk about that Arizona team. No, Fafita, obviously the year has not gone how they expected it to go. But these rivalry weekend, especially with championship implications, they remembered forever, you know, and I happen to be on the wrong side of one of those things. And we lose the Pitt, okay? Massive rival in West Virginia. We're supposed to go to the national championship. I had a terrible game. All of us kind of played bad. We lose the Pitt, okay? Pitt has accomplished nothing in college football. This particular team, absolutely nothing. Their players played college football, so they got past high school. But we're talking about no conference championships, no bowl wins, no nothing. And because of that win, that 13-9 game, those guys from Pitt are justified to talk trash to me for the rest of my life. They've done nothing with their lives, and they're allowed to trash talk me. That is what rivalries are about. And then whenever you talk about the conference championship implications, what did Texas A&M wins today? When Texas A&M wins today?
Oh, yeah.
Texas' only teams that they win against would be Texas A&M and Georgia. Those are both big losses. Close against Vandy. It's like, does Texas A&M knock Texas out of the 12-team playoff on this particular Saturday? Think about Thanksgiving. Think about holidays. Think about the trash that we talk forever. That's what's on the line today, the rivalry weekend.
Yeah, that's such a great, not a great reminder about 07, but you're right about that game and the implications. You guys are 4 quarters away from getting into the national championship in a game. I can't remember how heavily you were favored, but it's a great reminder of what's at stake in these kind of games. Last night, Georgia Tech, Georgia, another reminder. There's going to be more chaos today. One of the games that stood out to me in the last few days was Tulane. Tulane felt like they were the team that might be gaining momentum and maybe could eventually catch Boise State if Boise State got knocked out. Now, all of a sudden, they lost. They lost to Memphis. So it looks like Boise State's the clear Group of 4 team. Remember this. They play UNLV, assuming UNLV beats Nevada. UNLV, a team we haven't talked about other than their quarterback controversy way back in week 1 or week 2, they've done a pretty good job. They're going to play in their conference championship game more than likely against Boise. UNLV, after all they dealt with, could beat Boise State and end up getting into this college football playoff. No one's talking about UNLV. What a job that they've done trying to right the ship to get into this position.
Texas was